What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to No Life to Metal. It's time for a rock metal update. That's right. It's time for another rock and metal updates. This rock and metal update is going to be all from one label. Very short video. It's going to be 5 records total. And I'm going to be talking about the PicLabel, the Japanese label that put out these interesting EPs, somewhere between 6 to 8 tracks. All had these giant center labels with and the front covers all had the die cut hole. This first one here is one of the newer ones I picked up. This is the Young and Moody Band split EP with Motorhead. What's the connection between the two bands? Well, Lemmy played in both bands. There's Lemmy right there in the Young and Moody Band. So who are the Young and Moody Band? They were a British bluesy hard rock band formed by Mick Moody from Whitesnake and Bob Young from Status Quo. He was one of the songwriters in Status Quo. So the two of them got together, formed the Young and Moody Band, and then as they added more and more people, Kazi Powell ended up playing on these tracks. And interesting enough, if you look at the picture, you can see Kazi is the one on the top up here, but that's not actually Kazi. It's like a cardboard cutout that someone's holding on his back. So I don't know if you couldn't make the picture thing, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. Can't remember what year he passed away. Whether maybe it was right shortly after this. I don't know why he's not in the picture, but regardless, pretty cool center label on this one. Great live shots on the back. Good track listing as well. And this one here I'm gonna pull out and show you the B side, because it is a picture of. Oops, it's upside down. Motorhead, as you can see, and unfortunately all 3 of those guys are no longer with us. They've all passed into eternity. And as with all the ones I'm going to show you, they all come with a lyric insert as well. And if I can get it out, that'd be awesome. There we go. Which has the lyrics in both Japanese and English. So probably look cool if I didn't hold it upside down. So yeah, that's all. These have an insert just like this, so I'm not going to pull them all out because they're all very similar. The only difference is some of them have the logo up here, but mostly it's just, white paper, black text in Japanese and English. All of them have the hole cut out. All of them have the giant center labels. And all of my copies have the Obi strip as well. And 2 of the ones I own have this little extra sticker on there, which I'm going to hold up nice and still and big. So if anybody can read Japanese, you can tell me what that says, but I'm pretty sure it's the equivalent of promo copy or something to that effect. So yeah, really cool. Love these things. I've had 2 of these forever, and the other 3 I picked up in recent months. This is one that I picked up in recent months, but I have shown this in another video before. But this is the Motor School, Girl School, and Motorhead split EP. Again, it's got 6 songs on it. It's got the insert, the Obi strip. I'm a big fan of Motorhead, and you're going to see a connection as these run through. So that one had Motorhead. This one has Motorhead. This one has Girl School. So you got Please Don't Touch, which is Motorhead and Girl School together. You've got Bomber, which is Girl School covering Motorhead. Then you've got Emergency, which is Motorhead with Girl School. And then you've got the Motorhead version of Bomber. Then you've got the Girl School version of Emergency. And then you've got Yeah Right from Girl School. So very cool. Again, the center labels are identical on both sides. On this one, it's got the pictures of the band on top of each other like that, and it's actually called Motor School. Motor School. It's got like a bunch of L's at the end. Yeah, but these aren't real expensive. You can find these for $25-30, which actually is. Is that cheap? Not really, but with the current price of records, it's not too bad for a Japanese pressing of something obscure like this from the, from the early '80s. And this, as far as I know, the PicLabel is no longer releasing stuff. And there's a lot more out on this label than what I have. These are just some of the ones that I wanted because these are some of my favorite bands. But you're going to see the connection to the last one. Obviously, this is Girl School, Live and More. This is not a split EP. This is all Girl School. But you've got Tonight Live, Demolition Boys Live, and then you've got Please Don't Touch, the Motorhead Girl School version, Hit and Run, Come On Let's Go, and Furniture Fire. So there you go. Again, more of a collectible than anything else, but I love these things. I think they're really cool. I can't remember if the B-side on this one has a different center label, so let's check that out real quick. I do know the insert looks identical to the other. It's just black and white, but I can't remember if this one had a different one or not. Yes, it does. It has a close-up of Denise, I believe. And there's the other side. So, and again, you can see the insert inside the hole there. Moving on, still got two more. So this is, that's a newer one. This one I've had for a long time. I've had this one for years. I'm a huge fan of Ian Gillan. I'm a huge fan of Deep Purple. And I'm a huge fan of both the Ian Gillan Band and Gillan. This particular album is Gillan. So this has been in the 80s, early 80s, when, you know, the new wave of British heavy metal was kind of like kings of the scene. And Gillan was very much in that style of, you know, hard rock, heavy metal. And you got Mr. Universe, Vengeance, Trouble, Smoke on the Water, live. I think Vengeance is live as well. And then Your Sister's on My List. But, yeah, I mean, it's... Gillan, the band, was very different from Ian Gillan Band. The Ian Gillan Band was kind of jazz fusion. They all did Smoke on the Water live, but they really jazzed it up in the Ian Gillan Band. Whereas here, it's more metal, more heavy rock. And of course, this is, you know, the band that featured John McCoy on bass, who went on to play in lots of other bands in the UK. But also Colin Towns, and for the life of me, I'm struggling to remember the name of the guitar player. God, I'm gonna have to look. It's not like it's an unknown, you know, unnamed guitar player. As soon as I say it, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Maybe it'll come to me while I'm pulling this out, or maybe not. Let's see, Bernie Torme. Bernie Torme, who was the original guitar player that Ozzy wanted in his band after the death of Randy Rhoads. Kind of a brain fart there. But then he got the... I might have it open, might as well see if there's anything on the B-side. I don't remember if there was or not. Great picture, man. Ian was just such a cool cat back in the 70s and 80s. But... anyhow, great EP, and I've got one more to show. Let me just put this one back in the sleeve here real quick, and then the last one is very much related to this one in the fact that it is also Gillan. This is the newest one. I just got this in the mail this past week. I've been trying to get this one forever. I actually ordered this one several months ago from a seller from Japan, and the seller contacted me almost immediately after I purchased it, letting me know that even though the picture had the obi on it, his copy did not. He goes, it's a stock picture. It doesn't have the obi. It's like, well, I don't want it without the obi. It's not worth it without the obi to me, because it's got to be the whole package. And so it's got the obi, it's got the insert, and this happens to have 6 songs on it as well. And the tracks are... One for the Road, Lucille, which is, yes, the song that you think it is, Lucille. Bad News, Naturally Assured Destruction, The Maelstrom, and Take Hold of Yourself. So, Gillan. You might also remember that after Bernie Torme left Gillan, he was replaced by Iron Maiden guitar, who became Iron Maiden's guitar player, Yannick Ayers. Yannick ended up playing with Bruce Dickinson solo first, and then ended up eventually joining Iron Maiden. So, yeah, so there you go. That's, 5 or 6, whatever I showed. The Japanese EPs, kind of unique. The PicLabel. Once again, this one has the little red sticker on it, which I assume means promo. If somebody out there can read Japanese or tell me what that translates to, that'd be really cool. But that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. You know, subscribe, thumbs up, all that kind of fun stuff. God bless. Stay strong.